the UCF Simulation and Modeling Parcel, here hosted by Avicon on the Avicon Grid. My name is Janine Brunel. I'm a graduate student here at UCF, and I will be your tour guide to the development of a prototype simulation for learning coding. So, if you will follow me, this is our UCF parcel. And we're going to jot right over here where our prototype is starting to develop. So some of these screens are just basically here for the moment to be a placeholder. The content on those are going to change. And this section here is going to be learning the structured query language for coding for databases. So over here, your avatar can view the fundamentals of the language. So if you look at these screens, we have here the DDL, which is the data definition language, and the terminology that would be used, or syntax that would be used for creating tables or altering tables or dropping things out of tables, or the views of those tables. And then the next slide over, the next computer screen, is our user syntax. So the terminology that would be used for granting permissions or revoking them. We also have the data manipulation language, which is used for recording, for the manipulation of records. So we would use terms like select, insert, update, and delete. We also have here on these slides a couple slides here demonstrating our constraints. So we view in on these just a little bit. Oop, way too low. We can see here for the table constraints that we would want to use the primary key if we are looking to obtain information from the home database, or we would be using foreign key if we are trying to use another database, and index if we want to make this go by quicker. For the constraints in columns, we use terminology such as not null, default, providing a default value to something, unique, meaning the values need to be different, and check if we want those values to adhere to specific conditions. And then finally, our last slide over here. So this here, the null value, simply means no value. It does not mean a zero value. So these are the basic fundamentals on how we would want to use the syntax in the SQL language. And as this prototype continues to develop, we will present here a video on how to use our prototype, which will be projected here on this screen, big screen. And then over here, our little pavilion will allow learners to execute what they've been practicing after they've learned that syntax. So, in addition to some examples, here students will have some directions on how to go about playing a game on this slide, this billboard here in World, where they can be given a certain task in SQL, and they are checked to make sure that their coding is correct. As their coding is correct, they can move on to a next level and a next level, and this will also track their scores for them. The website we plan on using for this is hackerrank.com, which is a great resource for anybody looking to learn coding, but we thought it would be very convenient right here in World, and have our note cards over here to help us out as we're practicing how to do the coding. So, again, my name is Janine, and I am very grateful that you got a chance to stop by and see what's been going on here at UCF. And we look forward to seeing you visit our prototype as it continues to develop. Thank you.